Stand by, gates open and away they go. And Sacred Sea began well on the inside with Flaming Phoenix, and Guilty Pleasures, ridden with aggression, is moving up on the outside, spearing across to eventually take over. And Guilty Pleasures now joined by Mercurial Turner, Flaming Phoenix and Sacred Sea the rail. 7 SUNDAE trapped a bit wide midfield, but it's on the march as well from Shabar. They were followed by Pro Player, Rings of Fire, Bangkok Boy. And back to last is Meta Gross. Inside the 1,000 they go on the uphill climber. And on top it is now Rings of Fire. About to be Guilty Pleasures, I should say, but now joined by 7 SUNDAE, who's really applying the pressure mid-race. And 7 SUNDAE now crosses Guilty Pleasures. Mercurial Turn is back to third. Fourth, Flaming Phoenix being chivied along. Sacred Sea, Shabar. They were followed by Pro Player, Rings of Fire, well back to Meta Gross, and last of all Bangkok Boy. But 7 SUNDAE, once he found the lead, he went for home with 400 to go. But Guilty Pleasures, he's about to offer something on the outside. He goes up to try and reel in the margin, and Mercurial Turn is building the revs as well. It's now 7 SUNDAE being collared by Guilty Pleasures down the outside. Mercurial Turn, Flaming Phoenix, and running on 2 Pro Player, but Guilty Pleasures has stolen a break. Guilty Pleasures is clear. 7 SUNDAE, look at Pro Player charging up on the inside. He might beat them all. He will. Pro Player. Pro Player wins it. Flaming Phoenix has flown for second, with Rings of Fire also close up. And behind those Sacred Sea, and also behind those Guilty Pleasures has missed the place. Meta Gross, 7 SUNDAE weakened. Shabar near the tail. Mercurial Turn was out deeper. Bangkok Boy was one of the last. Well, that was a busy finish, and that race really changed complexion, or really changed over the last 100 metres. It looked as though Guilty Pleasures was going to steal a winning break, but they've come from everywhere, and Pro Player under R. Newman along the rail has saved every inch of ground, has not gone around a horse. Flaming Phoenix and Rings of Fire both closing off for the placings. It looked as though Guilty Pleasures was going to break away, give the stable another winner, but not to be. And Pro Player is back in winning form today, number 10 for the Wayne Lim yard. Flaming Phoenix has thundered home with Rings of Fire. Sacred Sea, I think, will grab fourth, and Guilty Pleasures, I think he's missed out altogether. I think he was back in 5th placing. As I was trying to say, that race really changed complexion over the last 100 metres or so. And it was a busy finish in the run to the line. Pro Player, that's his first win for quite some time. You have to go back to August of 2020 when he was a winner over the mile. Number 4, Flaming Phoenix, will run second. 7, Rings of Fire has run third. It will be 10-4-7, 1 Sacred Sea back in fourth. Is a 7-year-old brown gelding. He's by Piero from Miss Marks, is trained by Wayne Lim and ridden by R. Newman. 143 for the win, 39 the place. He was one of the outsiders in the event. Second is the 4, Flaming Phoenix. He'll pay 6 for the placing. Flaming Phoenix, ridden by Casey Wong for trainer Casey Tiang. And third is number 7, Rings of Fire. J. Daniel riding for A.B. Abdallah, and he'll pay around 18 for the place. Fourth is 1 Sacred Sea, A. Najib for Frank Maynard. Margins are 3/4 by a half, with a further head to fourth, and the race time is 1:23.9. 1:23.9 the time after the running of race 4. So a bit of a blowout there in race number 4 on today's program. Not fancied at all today, Pro Player, but he's been dropping back in the ratings for quite some time. He was back to 45 points on the CRS, in danger of dropping back to Class 5 the next time he went around, but not to be. He has returned to winning form this afternoon, with R. Newman hugging the rail throughout and landing the prize in race 4. We've got the replay coming up. It is 10-4-7-1 after race 4.